Are we ready
So
to finally finish this?
No. Also, good news.
Good.
Because we're recording this in the morning instead of late at night, you're going to be getting just the same tired Weston.
Yep. Now let's continue.
I also come with good news.
What?
I also come with good news. You're gonna come with tired Stevie. Oh boy.
What? Also, what's this thing you were talking about? Like, when we were just before Weston Gone called?
Well,
what were you talking about?
you see... That's right, boys.
No,
we're back!
You did! No!
Dr. Pepper!
Not
Strawberries
Dr. Pepper,
and cream! Not sponsored, but I wish we were.
Oh no.
That's right, boys.
Yes, it's made of metal, but it's small and light enough to be moved with.
Cracking this open at 10 a.m.
I think we're talking about the door thing right here.
Probably.
You guys remember what happened? You guys remember what happened last time?
Ship did a funny spin, causing door latch to shut.
Or the force of
Yes.
ineptia, if you want to call it that. Oh, are you trying to say that last night, after Mr. Asogi was killed, Asogi sock?
Look.
Yes, Furia made another emergency stop. When I woke up this morning and looked around the cabin, I thought it looked a little odd. All the books on the shelves had toppled over, and all the ornaments. It was almost as if someone had rolled their hand across the shelves and deliberately knocked everything over.
Oh yes, I remember that. And I stirred them all up again, didn't I? Oh no, I messed with the crime scene.
Then when we came into
Like
this
they're
cabin,
going to prison.
Shut up. Then when we came into this cabin, we were surprised to see the same thing in here. All the books and everything had toppled over, just like Mr. Asogi's cabin.
Who's Mr. Asogi? I only know of Mr. Asogi sock.
His name's
Oh my!
Do you have anything to say about this, Miss Pavlova?
I am a heavy weapons mind. You say Buria made emergency heavy stop.
It does seem a little far-fetched. How could that possibly have happened? Unless you're saying that the culprit is actually someone from the engine room?
Like, oh, it's simple enough. Are you forgetting the button in the passageway outside? Used to trigger the emergency alarm? Right beside the, cheese?
Oh no, not the cheese.
Oh yes, of course I do. Also, the cheese! Consume him!
No.
There was a notice, wasn't there? Telling you only the best button in times of emergency.
On dark nights when the fog is dense, the captain cannot afford to rely on the eyes of his lookout alone. Like, hence the placement of a number of buttons around the vessel to allow any crewman to raise the alarm. Like me, I'm a crewman.
You are?
Yeah, that's what my name. Crew Lock Blomies.
No, it's not!
It makes sense now!
This sort of button. This sort of button one is almost compelled to press to satisfy one's curiosity. Like me, I pressed it.
Uh-oh.
I am heavy weapons. What? It was you. When the button is pressed, two things happen in the interest of safety. The emergency alarm bell rings and the vessel comes to a complete stop. As indeed, it did a little earlier today. I saw a button, I said, pushy, pushy.
Mr. Sholmes. Surely it wasn't you who... You didn't kill him, did you? Please tell me you didn't kill him.
I always say, a button has but one purpose in life.
To be pressed.
To murder someone!
What?
Oh,
And also to be pressed.
That was
for whatever
close.
occasion.
Sounds almost proud of himself.
I am heavy, how dare you mess with this ship? I shall report you to... I shall report you to soldier! You are in much trouble now.
No, not soldier.
No, I'm sure we can all wait till later. Let's not overlook the fact that we have now learned a valuable lesson. When the vessel makes an emergency stop, the bolts in the cabin doors slide closed. And also, I have to murder someone.
What?
Whenever we stop moving,
oh.
it causes the voices to appear in my head. I need to let them be silenced.
Mr. Schultz, you might not want to act on those.
Wait, doesn't that mean that there's a second murder on the ship?
The sound of the rushing waves against the moving vessel, it calms the voices.
Oh, that's good.
I didn't answer my question. We just stopped like 5 minutes ago, Mr. Sholmes. Does that mean there's a second body somewhere?
Probably not.
Oh,
You know what? Fair enough. Yes! It all comes down to one thing now.
He could just be
The ship stopped moving. Oh no. Last night, after what happened to Mr. Sugisaki, did this ship make an emergency stop? Or did it not? Oh,
I
the
am a heavy
demons.
idiot guy. Very huge ship with many passengers. If we make emergency stop even in the middle of night, there will be chaos everywhere.
Is that the thing?
Like, what are your thoughts, Mr. Naruto?
Well, why does everyone keep calling me Naruto? Also, it's certainly possible that some kind of emergency happened last night. We have evidence to support that idea. Stevie?
Really? Sorry. What evidence, Mr. Naruto? I don't recall the evidence. It's been a while.
Fascinating. Do show us, my good man. Evidence promotes the theory that some emergency gripped this vessel last night and caused me to murder an innocent soul.
Your pen.
No, please. I guess the ship. There's no entries on 2 a.m., so possibly this? Is there anything else? I don't know! Guys, help me.
I don't know either.
Uh,
It has to be that.
Well, it doesn't say anything, so I guess it's the ship's log.
Yes!
Seaman strong. I mean heavy. Not strong enough heavy. It's your duty to patrol the first class area of the ship. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that is correct. Why? Eat.
And the ship's log here. This would be where you record the details of your duties.
What are you doing with that? That is my sandwich.
It's not a sandwich.
He just takes it and begins like eating it.
No! The evidence!
Oh,
No.
As you rather carelessly left it atop the little makeshift bureau in the passageway out there. Are you in a jump scare again? But as responsible passengers, we took it into our care with a mind to return it to you later.
I like how he just has a gun. He just has a gun.
I also noticed he has a blue vial in his left side hip.
Yeah.
Don't let him around any foxes.
Oh no! Oh no!
I left it there on. I left it there on purpose. It is where I put it always.
The point
That way
is,
they cannot take my intelligence.
looking at what you usually record, it's clear that under normal circumstances, you write the phrase "nothing to report" every 30 minutes. But from 2 o'clock last night until first light this morning, nothing was recorded at all. Nothing recorded in the log.
That is, because nothing happened. Nothing was recorded in the log.
Well, if nothing happened, you would normally write "nothing to report," wouldn't you?
Yes, I would write nothing to report in my nothing to report log. Gulp. Indeed so, which tells us that shortly after 2 a.m. something happened here aboard the SS Burya. Something sufficiently significant to make you forget to fill the ship's log, in fact.
Are you suggesting? That the ship really did an emergency stop in the middle of the night? That doesn't sound very good. It sounds scary. I don't like that idea.
Fucking stupid!
Mean to me.
If I'm perfectly honest, I find that a little hard to believe myself. Oh? Why? Well,
Look, you should always believe in yourself, Hosonaga.
because if something as major as an emergency stopped really had happened, also,
Hosonaga,
What?
if you don't believe in yourself, who will? Because I sure won't.
I didn't mean it like that, Herlock Shoals. I meant in the sense of, you're too difficult to talk to. Shut up.
Just at another level. You gotta get on my skill set.
Anyways, surely all of us who have noticed.
That's very true. But you didn't, I didn't, who else didn't? Anyone who didn't notice, say I. I.
E.
Okay.
You said... That's not one of them!
But that's because he knew, because he's the one that activated it, remember?
But he would have said nay!
Yeah,
I'm
but
not a horse.
you know what? Fair enough. It's the demons talking again. Thanks to the emergency stop we experienced earlier, we all know what it feels like now. And it's very scary. Makes it possible to fly overboard. I don't like it. The ship lurched so violently, and the alarm bell was so loud.
Oh, wait,
my
I
ears
think-
are bleeding still.
I think Herlock meant, like, the one recently. Like, the alarm that went off recently. Not, like, the one from last night.
Oh. Yeah, probably.
No, I brushed it last night. I was just being a little silly.
But you were asleep.
I can't imagine that anybody would sleep through that, even if it happened in the dead of night. Except me, because I'm a heavy sleeper.
Well, no, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
What of the throbbing?
Huh?
Sorry, what do you mean?
Your heart throbbing at the sight of me.
I don't like you, Herlock.
Huh?
Fidget with bow tie, flips hair.
No! No!
Your head! The throbbing of your head since this morning. We have all suffered with it.
Alright, they did.
Bonked your head and went.
Ah!
But you also felt it! Oh yes, I have
No.
a headache, you're right. In fact, I haven't been feeling myself since I woke up today.
Nor have I.
Oh, you can't feel your own
It
skin?
hurt.
Ghosts! Ghosts! Like I knew it ago!
What
The
are you
cartoon
talking
noise
about?
went out.
No, it just means that my head has been feeling very heavy since dawn. It's almost like a boat stopped in the middle of the night or something, or something else came to an abrupt stop, and it
Yes.
really
You've
isn't
all been
helping.
afflicted, haven't you? Just as I suspected. My virus is working.
Wait, a virus?
Huh?
He has a virus?
What do you think a blue vial is?
Is it called COVID-19?
No, that doesn't exist yet. No, shut up. We're gonna get demonetized for that.
Yeah, no, that's good.
16?
Yeah, like that for some reason, that and the actual name of the virus is a demonetizable term.
Oh.
And since
Bleep
eating dinner yesterday evening, everything has felt sort of hazy. I can't really remember anything that had happened after I climbed back inside the wardrobe.
Here, actually, may I supply you with a healthy bleep in these trying times?
Then the first thing
Ow, my ears.
throbbing pain
Sorry,
in my
I was
head.
supplying with a healthy bleep.
Then the first thing
Was
I
your
noticed
heart
is-
throbbing at the sight of me and my gorgeous
Shut up.
eyes, my
No, you are
luscious
not.
locks,
Yeah.
No, no,
get over
no,
my
no,
stature,
no.
my build.
Shut up, Shaggy. Then the first thing I noticed this morning was throbbing pain in my head. I had already been dragged out of the wardrobe. And had those handcuffs put on me by that point. Why did I wake up when all that was happening to me?
Simple. You were eepy.
No amount of eepiness would... Ah!
Now tell me, Mr. Naruto. You boarded this vessel as a stowaway, didn't you?
Oh, well, yes. Sorry.
The stowaway class of accommodation doesn't usually include meals. What did you survive on? Perhaps the dead body of your best friend?
Oh, no. Kazuma looked after me. He was always happy to share his meals.
So you enjoyed some of the whole roast chicken dish that was served yesterday evening, I take it.
Yes, in fact, I had all of it. Kazuma wasn't fond of chicken.
Really? So the victim didn't eat the chicken at all. I'm gonna jot that down. Doesn't like chicken. I hate him. I hate him. I do not like him.
That's right, he didn't touch it. Is that relevant?
I'm done with this case. I'm leaving.
What?
But wait, we need you.
My dear fellow, does that not strike you like a baseball bat to your head?
Wait, what?
I don't have that behind my back.
Oh. Mr. Scholes, do you mean you have a baseball bat?
No, you're not.
I said
No,
I
you're
didn't
not
have a
Ness.
baseball bat.
You're not Ness.
Okay.
And that there was something wrong with the chicken?
I do.
Yes!
Really? Is that really true?
Yes, you ate the bones of the chicken and it caused you to have a tummy ache.
Does that mean
You're
everyone
not
ate
supposed to
that?
do that?
The meal prepared for the passengers last night has been tampered with. Tampered with by the addition of adding a soporific designed to induce a deep slumber in those who consume it.
A sleeping drug? Do you mean
Oh,
whoever did this laced every meal with a sleeping drug, so no one would notice the ship's emergency stop?
no, I said the word I can't say.
Mr. Naruto. Of course, that's not what Mr. Sholmes means. What a far fucking fetched idea!
Yeah, you're stupid for thinking that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Actually, precisely. Placing every meal of every passenger on board with a soporific drug would certainly be impossible. Unless, that is, every single member of the crew was a conspirator.
What?
Mr. Sholmes!
Yes. Well, Seaman?
It's seaman.
No, it's Seaman. Eh.
No. Stop it. No, stop. No.
Oh, I'm sorry to say that. Any more deception in this matter will get you nowhere. If you're to talk, there would have to be an inquiry made through the shipping company, of course. And were that to happen, every member of the crew, and the captain himself, would be hauled over to the coals. And put into a furnace and burned alive! Their skin would melt!
Oh,
For aiding and abetting a renegade.
renegade.
Can't say words. Ah, fuck. Oh.
Please, no more. I'll tell everything.
Dude is built like a Muppet.
He is.
Only that side view shows it, but yes.
Yeah, you can put a hand in there. You can just like bop, 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 bop.
Also, you can tell that the game was intending only to see him from one point of view. Because look at the lighting.
Yeah.
I cannot make it problems like this for everyone anymore.
Like, these crewmen are your former comrades, I believe.
Yes, so when I decided to run away, I asked them to help.
All agreed to help. Heavy everyone together, Heavy. She threw away Heavy everything. Her fame in the ballet, Heavy. Mother Russia, Heavy. We wanted to help our Heavy angel.
Wow, how rude! I don't believe it. He called her fat.
You are right. We put Heavy sleeping drug in Heavy chicken last night.
Wow, insulting the chicken as well, man.
And the sleeping drug.
Yes, I remember now. I did notice chewing on a lump of something strange and bitter at one point.
We could not make all heavy drug. How do you say? Dissolve.
Oh, talk about heavy seasoning.
At midnight in waters near heavy Shanghai, we brought our heavy angel
Wow!
on board.
Insulting Shanghai! Wow! You call its populace heavy? How dare you?
She was helped by heavy comrade on shore of a small heavy fishing boat.
Wow, insulting your comrade.
Like, dude, relax.
You don't have to put
Oh.
your name in front of everything.
All passengers in the SS Burya slept soundly. Thanks to the almost magical effects of the slumber-inducing potion their evening meals had contained. Your
Potion of slumber!
burn! Your witch! Burn them on the stake!
Wait, witches exist?
Uh-oh.
Wait, no. This isn't the 1600s. So if that's what happened...
Wait, but we don't have any stakes.
we don't
How
have
are we
any
supposed to
fire.
burn them?
The only people awake on the ship
Boonga
that night
boonga?
were the crew, people who dislike chicken, and the newly boarded passenger, Miss Pavlova. And that means it would have been possible for me to have used the emergency stop trick to lock Kazuma's cabin door. Well, how does that make sense? Surely every cabin door would have ended up being locked in that case, and there would have been complete chaos.
Like, I wouldn't say so.
What?
Uh,
Ah, of course. Just like us, all the other passengers were eating their evening meal of chicken in their cabins, after which they were a bit overwhelmed by tiredness because of the sleeping drug.
like, quite. And accordingly, all passengers were already in their cabins for the night.
Yes, that makes sense.
The overwhelming majority of passengers would habitually sleep with their cabin doors bolted anyway. And so not one of them would have found it remarkable to find the door locked in the locking morning lock. Summary, in order to fasten the bolt of a single cabin door on the ship. The culprit brought the entire vessel to an emergency stop in the early hours of the morning. Heavy woman.
Shut up.
You have talked for a heavy long time and have said many heavy things. What is heavy point?
Why are you doing this?
The point is what I said earlier. There was somebody else present on the scene when the victim lost his life last night. Someone who left a message in Russian on the floor in an attempt to incriminate another. Someone who tried desperately to hide the broken fragments of glass and reveal the culprit's identity. Someone who abused the ship's emergency stop procedure in order to lock a door. All told, a busy night. I think you mean heavy night.
I don't know about any of this. I am just a little girl.
No heavy girl.
Rude.
You'd like to speak with your long, heavy English words and explain your heavy, clever ideas. But I am heavy sailor, and heavy sailors don't listen to long, boring stories. We don't heavy believe. Heavy sailors like me, we trust only what we see with our heavy eyes. That which we close constantly, so we see nothing. A laudable trait. What?
You didn't say heavy.
I am quite of the same disposition, my good man. Observation to me is everything. Mr. Naruto,
Oh, yes.
you're under arrest. You did it.
What?
Do you hear it? The accusatory...
Accusatory?
Accusatory.
Cry of guilt in the wind.
What accusatory cry of guilt? Also, we're inside. There's no wind.
Sorry, you lost me.
Well, too bad. I'm leaving you behind. Bye!
You can't leave. We're on a ship.
Just jumps in the water.
Throw him overboard, just like I always wanted.
A shark comes
the
over and
dolphin,
eats
man.
him.
But you can't hear such a call with your ears. You have to hear it with your eyes. Wait, no, I actually guessed! For observation, you have to be like a bat. You have to use echolocation.
Oh my god! How did you do that? You are Herlock. You've become Herlock.
What are you happy
So
talking about? I believe the time has come for one final logic and reason spectacular to expose the truth.
Here we go again.
To me!
Ugh!
Losers, you're both losers.
You are
Naruto,
2D2.
your assistance, please.
With what exactly, Mr. Sholmes?
Still sounds like enemy retreating. I can't unhear it. With observation, my dear fellow, just as I said,
It's
one of
just
these
the
two.
British. It's just the British version of enemy retreating.
The worst version. One of these
Prevaricators. Prevaricators.
No!
Observation.
I'm too deep.
Oh, that's karma.
If you remember, Mr. Naruto, we know that somebody tried to fabricate the evidence, don't we? I'm 2D, somebody help me!
Shut your crying, you cat girl.
By tampering with the scene of Mr. Sogi-san's death, I'm 2D! Please, help me!
You're
What we're
fine.
looking for is some trace of evidence that one of these two was there when it happened. Yay, I'm 3D.
Weston.
Precisely. You are delightfully quick to grasp my meaning.
Alright, I'll see what I can see. So we're looking for a trace of evidence that shows someone else was there last night when Kazuma died.
Oh,
Can I look at the bed? Please say I can look at the bed. Let me look at the bed. I want to look at the bed.
Well,
Oh,
well, while we're doing this, I
Hey,
have
hey, dude.
realized
hey,
something.
can I look here?
I have heavy shit myself.
But yes, I have realized something. That is not bad lighting. That is the snake that wrapped around his face.
It is! It literally is! That's where the snake was!
Yeah.
Seaman Stroganoff. Also, how the hell did he get ink on the back of his ass? How did he get it there? Seaman Stroganoff, you seem to have quite a large purple stain on the back of your white uniform there.
Hey, I cannot see back there, so it's not true. I don't know where the dirt come from. So nothing in particular comes to mind about the stain? What are you trying to say? There is no stain on the back of Heavy's shirt. It would appear that the significance of the stain has escaped your attention, Seaman. Or was to make it plain.
It's a very large purple stain on the back.
No.
Wow, oh, we're talking so fast! Oh my gosh! What's
why
going
are we
on?
talking so fast? Okay, I think it's already obvious what it is.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
Ooh, Caesar.
Yes, it's his photograph, and he shows it. That's what caused the stain on your uniform. Somehow, how did it get on your back?
A rather unusual color of ink. Purple.
Oh,
Ugh.
not purple.
The penny drops at last. I see the significance.
The Russian word on the floor next to the victim's body was written in purple ink. Also, hi, Kazuma.
I'm back.
And you got color! And the stain on the back of your uniform is ink. Of exactly
I'm
the same
back.
color.
I have color. I can speak again, and I know Russian. Ah! Like if the ink had been dry, it could possibly have stained your uniform in that way. Which means must have shit yourself. Alright, yes. It was me. I did it. Everything.
You shit yourself?
I arranged everything in
Everyone-
dead student. I
Oh.
arranged everything in dead student's cabin to make it look like Wardrobe Man did it. And yes, I probably did shit myself. Those chicken had laxatives as well.
Wait!
Everyone
wait!
can
Ah!
laugh at the big baby.
I did. I pressed button to make a big Burria do emergency stop and both cabin doors shut. I did everything so no one would suspect our heavy angel.
Biff, please. I mean heavy.
Don't worry, heavy angel. Let me do heavy talking.
Don't stop calling me a heavy.
No, you are my daughter. Therefore, you are one of my blood. Therefore, you are heavy.
We don't even have the same last name.
How do you know?
Cause your last name is apparently Stroganoff, and my last name's Pavlova. We are not the same.
That is what you've been told. Little do you know, I am your father.
No.
It was after 1 in morning. I was on duty, patrolling passageway that is quite heavy. Then our heavy angel came to me. She was white like sheet.
I think she's
Not like
still-
shit.
Heavy, please, you must help me.
I went with her. The door to cabin number 1 was open. When I looked inside, I saw student boy on floor. He was student boy on dead floor and was dead on floor. What happened here?
Please, don't tell anyone. My little one, my little furry friend.
Everything happened in cabin is like heavy angel told you.
I'm not heavy. Not currently heavy.
The kitten escaped through the ventilator into Mr. Sogi's cabin. A tripped
Yes,
over
very
and
heavy
broke his
cat.
neck when he fell to the floor.
Very heavy cat. Yes, this is right.
So after the incident when the cat ran away, Miss Pavlova then visited the cabin next to us.
I'm gonna find the occupant lying lifeless on the floor. She said she was worried when she heard the sound of something heavy falling on the floor. That's when she went to look. No, heavy angel. The door was not locked. So she opened to look, and you already know what happened after.
There's just one thing, if you wouldn't mind.
What?
When you went to Heavy Mr. Sogi's cabin, Miss Pavla Heavy, is he already heavy dead?
You're
Wait,
not doing
no,
it
I'm
correctly.
adapting the heavy language.
You're saying it wrong. You don't put it after pretty much every word. It is an adjective. It describes things. You cannot use an adjective to describe an adjective. I already told you. Mean to me.
I was asking Miss Pavla. Get the fuck out of the way, Heavy.
Well, Miss Pavlova,
Mean.
Nah.
Oh.
Yes, that is right. I saw him. He was stuck and he was wearing black, but he was on the floor, not moving. I was scared. So scared I didn't enter the apartment. I went to go outside to call the phone.
Wait, no!
I
By
did-
chance, did there
Hey,
happen to
what?
be an alarm or a TV playing the time?
What's a TV? I was scared. I remember the time exactly. It was
I
1
understand.
p.m.
I think you mean 1 a.m., but close enough.
Can't wait for the thinker to get involved.
I understand and I believe you.
so is that finally it now? Have we discovered the real truth about Kazuma's death at last?
Yep, roll credits.
No.
Oh, something very nearly slipped my mind.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes?
Never mind, I forgot. This photograph, yes, I took it myself, you know. I'm a very good photographer.
What are
I
you?
work for something called the Daily Bugle.
Cameras.
What? No! Wait, no, Kazuma's Toby Maguire, not you! He did that whole dance scene
Yeah.
last episode.
You trash, Chomes. Dear God,
Oh,
please
no.
kill Kazuma.
He's already dead.
No, that's the plot. Herlock Sholmes is actually Venom.
What?
Oh my god.
Like the cause of death was a broken neck, therefore the victim died instantly.
No. Shut up. He's
And the
not Eddie
unfortunate
Brock.
The unfortunate incident that precipitated these events, a kitten on which the victim stumbled. However, if those are the facts, there's one particular area in this photograph that seems to me somewhat unnatural. What do you mean unnatural? What are your thoughts on the matter, Mr. Naruto?
Oh, well. If Kazuma tripped and fell and by some terrible stroke of bad luck broke his neck, which part of this photograph seems unnatural?
The finger? I don't know.
Kiss me. Kiss me.
Wow.
Thank you.
The finger?
I actually think the
I
closed
don't-
fist.
The closed fist. Oh, right, right.
Yeah.
It should be closed.
Yes!
Alright, if he really fell due to an unfortunate accident, then his fist just doesn't seem quite right.
Oh.
The exact same thought occurred to me. Yee. In a fall, one's instinct is to open the palms flat. Yet here we see the victim with his left hand tightly balled into a fist. I hated the ground. Sucks. Almost, you might say. As though he were gripping something. Oh gosh, Dream leg. What do you mean? Please. That I took the liberty. Of investigating the victim's fist a short while ago.
You did?
And what, pray, do you imagine I found there, my dear fellow?
Mr. Sholmes, show us. No, you've been holding back evidence this whole time, and that's not very good of you. We could throw you in prison.
Find a way out. I just gotta give them my dashing looks. Pulls back hair. Messes with bow tie.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Why, of course, my dear madam. Why would I keep you in suspense? This is what I found.
Oh, a crescent moon with a little gemstone in the middle?
That proves she was in there. That
let's
proves she was
see.
in there. Yes, you're right. A crescent moon is very pretty, but what does it tell us?
It tells us nothing.
Why do you keep doing that? First, yes or no, sir. I'm strong enough. Why?
I was actually trying to think that Kana does, but okay.
You were?
Yep. Can't see.
You can't. Just take the mask off. Anyways, say your line.
Oh,
Or did you say your line?
the thing.
I'm not so sure. That crescent moon looks... It looks familiar somehow. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere before. Okay, it's on her ear. We already know. We've seen her sprite.
I don't know. Ah, no, no.
No.
Just start doing the Mario and Luigi gibberish.
Where did the crescent
I'm just
moon come
examining it to
from?
make sure that,
Mm-hmm.
there's something dangling down from it. Yeah.
Yes!
Yes! Wait, no, I just looked at the bed! No!
Why do you care about the bed so much?
Miss Pavlova, on your ear there. I see you have a crescent moon as well. Oh,
What?
and on your other ear, there seems to be a crescent moon missing. The little lady holding it on must have broken, I suppose.
Yes. Now I can have the other one. Gimme.
I suppose you can keep it.
No, I want hers. Give me hers.
But you already have one in your hands!
I want the other one. I want to put them on my ears.
They both look exactly the same!
Yeah, but I want them on my ears. I think they look pretty.
You're
Yeah, he wants the collection.
It'll make me even more beautiful than I already am. Flips hair back, pinches his bow tie, looks into eyes.
You're not Megaton!
Clearly, there is only one logical conclusion. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Naruto?
Yes. Miss Pavlova. Mr. Asogi must have grasped that crescent moon and pulled it from your ear. Perhaps just a moment before you fell on the floor. In other words, last night in Mr. Asogi's cabin, you witnessed the moment when the victim fell with your own eyes. In fact, you were quite literally at arm's length from him. But then the question is, why did Mr. Asogi do that? Why did he pull your earring from your ear and hold it in his clenched fist during his final moments?
Oh no.
The angel.
He was lied to, man. No one can protect you now. Please, Miss Pavlova, tell us the truth. Last night, what did you do to Kazuma?
She got shot. It's over.
Knockout!
Sherlock took. No, Herlock Shrubs did the final thing. He shot them.
When I think about everything that happened yesterday, it was too much. Running away, the fishing boat in the middle of the night, trying to climb onto this huge ship. And then, when I was at last in this cabin and I could relax after this horrible long day. Dark 08. I can't believe it when she disapproved via the ventilator. I tried to call it a little whistle. I tried waving her favorite toy. But nothing worked. Naku would not come back.
No, no. Oh, Kazuma!
Hold up. What are you doing here at this time of night, Inspector?
Oh, it's so nice hearing his voice again. Oh no!
Oh, guess what? Guess who's back?
Who are you?
I am from the future. You murdered me. I'm gonna kill you.
Wait, what?
It's over for you. I have you at arm's length.
Oh no, no please, don't do it.
I have my katana here in the left of my hand. I'm gonna do it.
Don't you want this piece of cheese instead?
I'm sorry. I thought it was a friend of mine. I'm gone!
The young man from your country, he was very polite and kind. He helped me to find Darka, and he promised not to tell anyone. But then, when I had my friend in my arms again, and I was going to leave the man's cabin,
Just a moment, sorry, but,
oh, yes?
pretty sure I know your face. I've seen. Oh, yeah. In the future, I'm gonna die in like 15 seconds. Ah, of course, you're Nikolina Pavlova, aren't you? The Russian ballerina.
Huh? No, I don't know that name. My heart nearly stopped when he said that. He knew who I was. How could this man from a land in the faraway east know a Russian ballerina?
I'm a big fan, actually. Yeah, I saw your performance in Japan. The beauty of the ballet made a deep impression on me.
So why did you
I'm a man of
question
the
it?
arts.
You were in Japan! Of course he saw you!
Yeah, I saw it with my own eyes, because I invented ballet, actually. Did you know?
Is that why you have the ribbons in your hair?
Yeah, that was I invented it. You should see me do a pirouette. I'm pretty good at it.
Oh no, Kazuma doing the pirouette in Jemel's fight.
Chaos, chaos. I can do anything.
No, you can't.
But what were you doing on this shit? I'm sure I read that your ballet company was performing in Shanghai at the moment.
I can't fool him. I have to tell him the truth and hope he doesn't tell anyone. I have no choice.
Dang, that sucks. I'm gonna tell everybody.
Please keep my secret. No, please don't tell anyone.
Give me a moment. I could use another opinion here.
He's going to pull that cord. He's going to tell the captain. Why, I think I could trust him. Then it happened. Everything at once. It was only a second, but it felt like forever. Wait, I shouted, and then Taka jumped out of my arms and down to the young man's feet. And as he turned around to look at me,
I'm fucking dead.
I pushed him. I don't even know why. I don't know why I did it. I was just so scared. And I had to stop him from telling anyone about me.
And that's when you went to fetch for help from Seaman Stroganoff, who was on duty out in the passageway.
I heard heavy Nina cry out and died on the floor, so I ran to her. She was standing at the cabin door, shaking like a leaf. She looked at me and said,
Help me, Biff. If they find out, I will be. Please, I have nowhere to go.
So you decide to help. And that's when you arrange things in Kazuma's cabin to make it look like it did. Like I did. So that no one would suspect the passenger in the cabin next door.
yes. I went into cabin and I looked around to make sure there was nothing to show Nina was there. And then I found Stowaway, the spy, in wardrobe, still EP.
Right, that's when he found me.
So you worked out a plan to lay the blame on the stowaway. Shame!
I closed wardrobe doors and put back the strange paper sign.
Luckily for me, that's the only reason Susato-san started to believe me when I said I was innocent.
I dragged young man's body to good place and used ink to spell the spelling to write on floor. I wrote word I cannot say because I am not actually Russian, I'm just putting an accent. So that person who found them would look inside wardrobe to find stowaway. And tell me, what of the glass bell? Taco Bell.
It was by magic, so I picked it up.
Ah, I see.
But it was stuck in the
Actually, I
ground.
don't see. I hear.
I
With
think
my
it's
eyes.
thirsty of a-
The angel went back to her cabin and I finished job.
Like,
She's not a heavy angel
alarm
anymore?
button in the passageway.
Yes. Accordingly, the SS Burya did indeed come to an emergency halt a little after 2 a.m. Thus, enticing the bolt on the cabin door to slide shut, creating a locked room mystery.
There's still one thing I don't understand, Miss Pavlova.
What?
Well, you said that you told Kazuma about the fact that you run away from your homeland. And it's because you were worried that he was going to tell the captain that you pushed him. Isn't that right?
Yes.
But even if he had pulled the bell cord and called for the captain of the ship, aren't you friends with every member of the crew? Why would that have been a problem?
It was what he said first that made me scared.
What he said first.
Guess who's back again? What are you doing here at this time of night, Inspector? Okay, the time is reset again. I can say my message correctly this time. I'm going to die in like 30 seconds. Please, for the love of God, do not push me.
What?
Like, I'm going to let you into my cabin. You're gonna tell me who you are. Your cat's gonna jump out of your hands. You're gonna push me. And I'm going to fucking die.
What?
Everyone here is so inept except me.
He said an inspector was his friend.
Oh, yes, meaning me. Who's supposed to be acting as his bodyguard.
I thought the police knew about me. They would arrest me. So before he could pull the bed cord, I...
May I stop you for a moment, mate? Please, Miss Pavlova. It just doesn't seem to make sense. You killed him. I mean, was Mr. Sogi-san really going to pull the bell cord? I don't know. Come on, you can do this. Green, Orky, what do you think, Mr. Naruto?
Well, I'm not Kazuma, so I can't know for certain, but... he was a man of his word. If he told you he wouldn't give your secret away, then he wouldn't have done.
No, he was walking over to it. He was going to pull the cord. He was going to make them send me back.
Well, Mr. Naruto. The day's work is not yet done, it seems. There is one more deduction to make.
What? Another deduction?
I'm back again! I have, I can't turn my head. Crap, I'm stuck in the memory plane. Okay, you gotta work with me here. I'm stuck looking at this angle until, like, the next line of dialogue is said. Oh, what do I have to say? I mean, like, I can't really change the past at this point. Oh, yeah. Before I forget, I was gonna put a copyright on something, called a television. Main reason I'm doing this, several hundred years in the future, a man is going to murder some guy's girlfriend, or kind of girlfriend. She's more of a, well, what would you call her? Like, she got, like, she has a lot of, what you call sugar daddies. Either way, she goes to France, come back. I'm inventing the television because I wanted to get involved in this case hundreds of years in the future. So it's some guy, I really don't like him. But the main reason I'm having him solve this case in particular is that some guy I do like, he's going to meet them later on. And then they're going to kiss.
Okay then.
You understand my logic?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, cool. So, you can't copyright televisions, is what I'm saying. Can we determine whether the young man's gaze was directed? Dang, this is a good reprise.
Yeah.
It really is. Oh my god.
Consider the victim's location within this cabin.
That's easy. I remember every detail of that. I mean, yes, I spent quite a lot of time in the job, but still. That cabin has been my home for this entire voyage.
So this is how the cabin looked last night when Miss Pavla visited Kazuma-sama Hamanaha?
Yes, it's exactly how it was.
Are you ready then, Mr. Naruto?
Yes, if there's one thing I've learned today, it's that simple gaze can reveal all manner of truth. Not only that, to draw the right conclusion. The cat before the being out might even a little bit, follow the gaze of it to where it lies. So, when they turned away from this Pavlova, what exactly was Kazuma looking at? He was
I think
looking
we
at
all
the
know.
bed!
The bed! He was eeping!
Bed. I remember him being annoyed about the pillow. Still was too thin. Then he put that big, thick book of Japanese law underneath it, in fact. Perhaps he was thinking of looking something up. Even that, talking to his papa made him acutely tired.
Good job, Isaiah. You did it. You were able to examine the bed.
I got an achievement. The wardrobe. My wardrobe. I was under at the time, of course. It sounded too something. If only I hadn't eaten that chicken wings last night at the sea. If only he woke me up. Maybe this tragedy would never have happened.
Take that!
Considering everything that had happened last night, certainly it may have looked as though Kazuma was going to ring the bell cord.
Yes, however. What is directly beside the bell cord? The wardrobe. And more importantly, what was inside the wardrobe? The man's great friend, sleeping soundly.
So I have a question, Mr. Sure. Yeah, why do you sound like a freaking narrator now? Mr. Holmes?
Yeah, it's got this is good reprise music in the back. I kind of wanted to, match it.
Oh, you know what? Fair enough. Anyways, Miss Pavla, please think back very carefully. What were Mr. Sogi's exact words last night? Wait, I said his name right. Fuck!
Give me a moment. I'll use another opinion here. Yes, but not from a member of the crew. No, Mr. Asogi intended to consult his close friend on the matter. To see if, between them, they might be able to help in some way, no doubt.
Sadly, we can't know the truth for certain now. It's too late for that. But I wish you had made sure what Mr. Asogi was looking at. Because now, he's fucking dead, and it's all your fault. Things may have ended very differently if you had.
Miss Pavlova. I want to thank you for finally admitting the truth. But unfortunately, the truth is a man lost his life because of what you did. That will never change. I hope you never forget that.
I'm sorry. Really, I'm so sorry. What have I done?
So, at long last, mystery surrounding the tragic accident in SS is finally laid to rest.
Yes! Yes! I'm back!
You know what? Fine. We'll just eat it to make him shut up.
Yes! Yes!
Could have been better. We'll have
The
Miss
cheese.
Pablo know that now then.
The cheese is... my voices are mixing up.
Once we reach Great
The
Britain.
cheese is gone. My best friend is dead. Oh.
Once we reach Great Britain, she'll be handed over to the British police at Scotland Yard. What about the fact that she ran away from Russia? Won't the Russians try to repatriate her?
Also, why did Hasanaga's wound suddenly heal?
I have no idea.
Good question.
Apparently,
He has healing abilities!
oh no, he's Michael Myers.
It all makes sense now.
Apparently, the English detectives can speak to the immigration office and sort all that out. Sure, Sholmes can do that? So she won't be going back to Russia then? No, I don't think so. Even if she wanted to return in the future, I doubt she would be able to. She ran away, so now she's in exile for life. I see.
Oh, sorry.
Seaman Stroganoff?
I wanted to help our angel, no matter what. But I didn't think about you. But how you lost a good friend. I will go with Nina. I will give myself to British police.
meantime, thank you for letting me go free again. Kazuma's death was like such a waste. Do what you can for this Pablo.
The
Well, I'm afraid you need to pack now. We're due to arrive in Hong Kong tomorrow. As much as it pains me, I'm going to have to hand you over to the consul to arrange your passage back to Japan. Yeah. I did stow away after all. I couldn't really expect any different. So, you should get back to your cabin now. Looks like my
So
flight-
there was no.
What?
So there was no court case. All of this for naught.
Yeah,
I didn't get to return. This is a real tragedy.
you wouldn't have. You're in Japan anyways, so you wouldn't return anyways.
No.
It looks like my stay to Great Britain is over before it even begun then.
You would have had the rip-off English version.
To think that only days ago, Kazuma and I were laughing together about how we tear up the streets of London. That seems like a distant memory now. Oh, what's that? Is it someone weeping? Susato-san?
Hmm? Naruto-san? I didn't know you had returned.
Oh, well, I haven't been back long. Inspector Hosanaka just told me I should pack, ready to leave the ship tomorrow and all that.
I still can't believe this has happened. I can't believe someone's life can be over just like that.
Susato-san.
He had such grand ideas for this visit to Great Britain. So many dreams. And now they've just been cruelly taken away, just as he has. I thought I could never forgive the person responsible. But now... Now we know the truth, that it was just an accident. Just a silly series of mishaps.
Wouldn't call it that, but okay.
It's just too much, Naruto-san. It's just too much.
It was just a goofy little quirky moment.
Yeah, Oh. I wish there was something I could say.
Oh. Inspector?
My duty was to see Asogi-san safely to Great Britain, but I failed. It caused his two closest friends great pain and suffering as a result. I've let everyone down, and I will do anything to make up for my terrible blunder. Nobody blames you, Inspector. And I'm free again now, at least. Huh?
Surprise, Mr. Naruto!
What is the meaning of this?
Oh, a trifling matter. Simply that in my head, I think I shall always picture you wearing those shackles. Without them, the balance seems all wrong. It's distracting.
Sorry?
So I decided to restore them for old time's sake, shall we say? You are a stowaway, after all. You're a criminal. I'm going to throw you overboard.
He thinks this is funny?
Okay, I'm back.
Mr. Sholmes?
Yeah, what's up?
We do appreciate all your assistance, as lackluster as it was. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Not at all, not at all. And though it's a little late, may I offer my sincere condolences. The loss of your companion is truly heartrending. I hope that you'll be able to fulfill some of his aspirations in his honor.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. We shall be disembarking at the next port in Hong Kong. We have to return to Japan and make a full report about everything that's happened. What? Wait a minute. It's just me that has to go back, isn't it? I mean, I was the stowaway. The terms of this study tour were negotiated by the Department of Justice in both Great Britain and Japan. It was to be one lawyer and one assistant. Was to be? In the light of Mr. Sogi's unfortunate death, I'm afraid the study tour can no longer go ahead. Oh no, I don't care for me, but... Poor Susato-san.
My dear fellows, the majority of problems have an extremely simple solution, you know. You require is one lawyer, and the study tour can continue, surely.
But there is no one else with the necessary qualifications, Mr. Sholmes. We know of no other lawyer.
Me!
But you're not a lawyer.
Yet! That's why we're going on a study tour, right? Makes sense. Qualifications, you say? Oh, yep, definitely need the good stuff for this thought. Any qualifications obtained in your own country will be of little value in Great Britain, I'm afraid.
Oh, but,
But anyways, the voyage to London still promises a good month of time. Ample opportunity, I would say, to find yourselves as another suitable lawyer. That is not enough time to get a freaking law degree.
Yeah, that takes like, I don't know, 4
Years.
years, 8 years.
I think 8. I think it's 8.
yes.
Miss Susato?
Mm-hmm.
No, we're not doing any
Yes.
shipping right now.
Do you think perhaps I might be able to do it?
No, we're not shipping.
Yeah?
But you're
We
not
are, we're on a
lawyer,
ship.
Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, unless... Are you studying law? No, I'm not, but...
Well,
I'm
too
sorry.
late. Alright, I am now. Picks up the book and just starts flipping through pages. Reading like a mile a minute.
I'm sorry. In that case, I don't think there's even a chance it could work.
There's still more than a month before we reach England's shores. Isn't that right, Mr. Naruto?
Yes, I have a month in which to study, to learn what I must become to become a lawyer in Great Britain.
Mr. Naruto?
That's ridiculous. Are you seriously suggesting anybody could learn all of that in just 40 days? There's only one way to find out! I would work my fingers to the bone, Inspector, every single day. Will you let me try? And if by the time we reach Great Britain, I haven't learned enough to be recognized as a lawyer, I'll take whatever punishment is deemed appropriate. But why put yourself in such a difficult position? Well, Kazuma said that there was something he had to do in Great Britain. That he would sacrifice anything to make it happen. He was passionate about it. I can't let all that passion just come to nothing. And anyway, it's for my own benefit too. I will become a lawyer. I have to. What do you say, Miss Susato?
Thinking. I think it's a wonderful idea.
Thank you.
So, what does our bespectacled inspector friend say?
Are you serious?
One lawyer and one assistant. The numbers are indisputable.
No, it's madness!
Yet fascinating, wouldn't you agree?
Fascinating.
Duty and rules are the dull routine of existence that we all abhor. Give us interest! Give us fascination! Gotta pause to say, love this song.
It's Susato's
Damn.
theme. It's Susato's
Ah. Good.
theme. Speak for yourself.
Besides, qualifications are no measure of a man. What matters is his character, no? You've witnessed ample evidence of this man's exemplary character today with your own eyes. Early hours of this morning until this very moment now. Despite contending with the passing of his close companion, and despite the accusation of guilt, this man has shown resourcefulness, intelligence, and above all, courage.
Very well. I'll think of a clever way to word my report to the Department of Justice. Inspector! After all, I did make a promise at the time. I said I'd do anything at all to make up for my shortcomings here.
Oh, thank you, Inspector. Eee!
If you'll excuse me, I must pay a visit to the captain's quarters. I need to discuss what to do next and how best to make my report.
Are you really prepared to attempt this, Mr. Naruto?
Yes, I'm going to try. I want to. Would you consider teaching me what I need to know? Everything about being a lawyer?
I would be delighted to help you. I am a judicial assistant after all.
Thank you!
And Mr. Naruto? I'd like you to take charge of this.
What? Me? Are you sure?
I'm sure it's what Kazuma-sama would have wanted.
No, it's not. I want that. Kill it too, so I can have my ghost sword.
Its name is Karuma. It's a great sword that's been in the Asogi clan for generations.
By the way, Karuma in Japanese means karma, and in English it means Von Karma.
No! 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 For you see, I am a deadly weapon!
Very well, I accept. I'll treasure it always. So then, Mr. Sato, it seems we'll be working together for some time to come yet. Also, Karuma has Cosmo's headband on it. That's what the red ribbon was. By the way.
Oh.
It seems we'll be working together for some time to come yet.
Mm-hmm. It will be an honor, Mr. Naruto. That's right, you've upgraded from Naruto to Naruto. I'm doing it right, yeah?
Yeah, you are.
Yay! And for the next 40 days, I shan't grant you a single minute of freedom. You will be locked in here forever, with me. We shall fill every spare moment with study. You will
Yes.
never leave these quarters.
That's exactly what I need.
Permanent imprisonment, detainment, and damnation.
Whoa, it's just for 40 days.
No, permanent!
But before we begin, I have an earnest favor to ask of you two.
She's gonna die in the next case.
Goodness, what is it?
Probably.
Please throw me to the ground 3 times.
What?
I should never have doubted you. You were Kazuma-sama's closest friend. Of course you would never have done anything to hurt him. Why would you? That should have been obvious to me from the start. But I allowed suspicion to get the better of me. And no matter how upset I was feeling, it was completely unforgivable behavior.
No, you were in shock. You just found out about me stowing away. The cabin door was locked from the inside.
No! I won't let you make excuses for me! Whatever the circumstances, I should never have thrown you. And not just once, but 5 times. So, to make things even, I will let you throw me 3 times. Don't ask about the other 2.
That number keeps creeping up, doesn't it?
Please, you must. In the name of goodness, just hang hold of me and throw me. Do it. Don't even think about it.
No, I don't even know how. I've never thrown anyone in my life.
I'll train you by throwing you again.
No!
Very wise, Mr. Naruto. It isn't a skill one acquires without considerable training. This just grabs him and throws him.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes.
No.
Observed your throwing technique several times with great interest. I confess, it was most impressive. I was most impressed, and it was most impressive.
When did he
Oh.
see that?
I was in the vet. I presume that would be a form of Japanese wrestling.
Oh, in a way, it's not wrestling, but my own interpretation of an ancient jujitsu technique.
Apparently it's called the Susato Takedown. It leaves your head swimming, believe me.
How beguiling. I am a practitioner of combat arts myself. I'm somewhat of an accomplished boxer. I'm gonna take you on. Come here right now. I'm going for you. Come on.
There he goes, dancing around again.
I wonder if he's come to instruct me on the technique of your arm wrestling rope. Come on, it's going down. It's going down. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, bring it on. Put on the dukes.
Alright,
Okay,
come
never
on,
mind.
bring it on!
Let us not dally. Demonstrate, my dear madam.
Of course.
Wait, what?
Are you ready, Mr. Naruto?
Sorry. Ah!
As you can see, you throw from the abdomen.
Oh yeah, arresting indeed. And that is what you term the Susato Takedown, is it?
Yeah, actually no. That was a Susato squash.
Squimsh.
Squimch.
In my groggy state of consciousness, a scene from an evening recently spent with Kazuma flickering into my mind. Karuma?
That's alright. For I saw that's been passed down to generations of the Asogi clan.
I can't believe you managed to get permission to bring it with you. I mean, taking a katana on a stage was more than a little irregular, surely.
A Japanese man's sword is his soul, Ryunosuke. It can't be parted from my katana. Kuruma guides me. I truly believe that.
So its name compels its wielder to slice evil in two? Not that you would need much compelling.
On that subject, there's something very important that I have to do in Great Britain. And I'll sacrifice anything to make it happen. And that's escape it! And also do something else, but I'd appreciate you seeing it through with me.
Oh, of course I will. Whatever it is, I'll see it through to the end with you.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
That important thing he had to do. I still know what that was.
Yarr! The pirate escapades end here!
But I'm going to see the place for myself and work it out. Great Britain's capital, London.
You're Ryunosuke, even though we didn't spend much time on the high seas together. I will say the time we spent together was the greatest of my life. A true treasure to my heart.
How was that?
That was that one hit like
Yeah.
a lot more.
The
Like,
adventure
ow.
of the runaway room.
What?
Okay, cool.
Okay, so
Wow.
I guess we should do the tier list now.
Yep, I was gonna say.
Okay.
To the tier list.
Okay. That-
Vocal cords hated how many voices I had to do.
give me a sec. I need to close.
I only needed to do one. You should have let me have some of them.
We
Okay.
have returned.
That's
Yep,
that's not a tier list.
it is.
No, I don't think so.
It is. Okay.
Above case 1.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Above case 1. Now, if we would. Is it going to be on the same tier or higher?
Hmm.
I think it should just be like above it in terms of like on the same tier
So like
because
right
it is
there?
still very much a tutorial case and a lot of hand holding is there and I do think that kind of drags from it.
Fair.
Had it not be as hand holdy, I think it would have been near perfect. But like a lot of the
Honestly,
bits,
like,
What were you saying?
for me, that didn't feel as long, like at all. Granted, that's probably because this was only 3 episodes versus the 5 with
No,
the
this was
first
still
case.
5. This was still 5 episodes.
Wait, what? It was.
yeah, 5 episodes.
This did not feel like 5 episodes on just the second
Fair.
at all.
So what were
Versus
you
with
saying?
1, I do hate to say it felt like it dragged a bit. So
It definitely did.
honestly, just for that alone, it feels like that should bump it up. But that's just my opinion.
What were you saying, Weston?
So I think the actual in-game bits are better than the ones in case 1. I think that mostly is carried by Herlock, though.
Fair.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Which I will say, I think the first Phoenix Wright game had a lot of characters that were just quirky in their own right and altogether made for hilarious bits. It isn't as good if you have a character that solely carries bits
What about Susato?
and humor.
Hmm.
Susato's good. She has her moments, but I think overall her direction in terms of being funny, and for me, is hit or miss.
Fair.
Hmm.
Like the Susato takedown bit, it's not as funny as it could be.
Yeah.
Because
I
I think
can see
mainly
that.
I think it's because it was done one too many times, and it was done all around the same span. If it was throughout, it'd be a lot better.
Fair. Fair.
Hmm.
So are we good with this placement?
Like the one at the ending was unexpected.
Yeah, the one at the ending that should have stayed there. That is a perfect closing bit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was pretty funny. So are we fine with this placement right here?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I can say so.
Thanks for watching. Someday we'll play the
Bye
Runaway Room.
bye.
Someday we'll play the Runaway Room. Don't know when, but we will.